All right, so we just checked out Glen Campbell for the first time. Frankly, one of the funnest things that we've learned about on the channel is the amazing guitarists that have been in the country scene, man. Something I overlooked. If you're new here, used to freaking hate country music for no reason. Actually, for a reason. I wanted to, you know, seem cool to my friends, right? But yeah, changed my mind. And there's just great guitarists in this space. So Glen Campbell, we're gonna check out Glen Campbell playing with Steve Wariner, who I have never heard of. Let's look him up real quick. So he's also a country musician. He's just been with several bands doing his own thing. I mean, we got essentially a legend here. So we're checking out Galveston. Again, thank you, Stephen Turk, for introducing me to Glen Campbell. I also received an email today out of nowhere from a Jay. Jay, I'll keep your name there. Just saying that we got to keep checking out some of these Glen Campbell hits. David Ortmann has taught me a little bit about David Campbell as well. Galveston, and it seems like just taking a quick look in the comments here, this song is gonna get me in the feels, man. Let's do this. Thank you all so much for clicking on this video. Why did you click on this video? Comment before that. What about either this song, this performance? What is it that you love so much that, hey, you wanted to hang out with someone, giving you an excuse to listen to it again? Let me know. Comment down below. All right, Galveston, which I get to now play my immigrant card, Galveston. I'm guessing a reference to Galveston, Texas. Oh, that would be embarrassing. Yeah, Galveston, Texas. Whew. We'll see, bro.
Country music has always been revered for its ability to tell a good story. A narrative song can paint a vivid picture that captures.
We've talked about that on the channel a lot, bro.
An exceptional one will reach across
storytelling in the country.
In 1969, with a war raging in Vietnam, Glen Campbell released a song about a man in the midst of fighting a war, longing for home and the girl that he left behind. The song affected an entire generation, and almost 35 years later, it's still just as relevant.
Wow.
At number 8, it's Galveston.
Dude, I'm so glad for that intro. Like,
there was ever an example of a man giving.
I'm gonna turn this up for you all.
In one body. It would be Glen.
Galveston, oh Galveston.
I never even knew what he was singing about Galveston. Is it a girl? Is it a place? Is it a... I didn't know. I was from Kansas. Didn't know what Galveston was. But oh my God, do I miss Galveston.
She was 21 when I left Galveston.
And I thought Galveston was just a classic piece for that time in our lives.
It came out during the Vietnam War. The singer is frightened. He's afraid of dying.
It's almost like I can see this guy, and I can see him cleaning his gun and dreaming of Galveston.
Now I still hear your sea waves crashing.
Galveston is one of those brilliantly written songs that comes from almost another place.
Jimmy Webb's songwriting and Glen Campbell's singing as a combination was probably one of the most deadly combinations in country or pop music that the world has ever seen.
Jimmy Webb is such a structure of chords. Glen would try to
rest in
intricately
peace,
sing them note for note.
I sat down one day and wrote the lyrics out, and I'd never really sat down and listened to the lyrics, and I was just devastated at the sadness of the story.
It's amazing how a song like that can be written, and so now 34 or however many years later, it's like it's still really relevant and still very poignant.
Okay. Again, everybody who told me to check this out didn't really tell me what link to put, but I am so glad I hit this. Like, that was cool. I mean, again, you guys converted me to the whole, you know, the genre. So I love learning about the history. So Galveston, we got an iconic song here, an iconic story, as they mentioned. Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to perform one of his 2 songs in the top 100, I give you Mr. Glen Campbell.
Very cool, bro. And it's a quiet video, so I'm gonna turning it up a little bit for y'all. Okay.
Galveston, oh Galveston, I still hear your sea winds blowing, and I still see her dark eyes glowing. She was 21 when I left Galveston.
Wow.
Galveston, oh Galveston, I still
Wow.
I just clean my gun, then dream of Galveston.
Jeez. Okay.
I still see her standing by the water, standing there looking out to sea, and is she waiting there for me on the beach where we used to run? Galveston,
Okay.
oh Galveston.
We have to pause it. Let's keep it super short. This is a copyright pause. You can hear the time that the song was written. I mean, the song is from 1968. Again, the Vietnam War. I appreciate that they told me that the song was sad, because then I was like looking for like why, you know. And but what's interesting is like the song is kind of joyful, so it kind of shocks you with how heartbreaking the song is, and I like that. They also reference the chord progression. Love the chord progression. It's atypical.
On the beach where we used to run. Galveston, oh Galveston.
That part, I love that.
So afraid of dying. Before I dry the tears she's crying. Before I watch your seabirds flying in the sun.
Oh, nice.
At Galveston,
He's got a great voice too, by the way.
Wesley water.
Here we go. Nice. Such a clean solo, dude. Man! Freaking awesome seeing an old guy play and move like this too. Okay. We're re-listening to the solo, by the way. Well, I guess this is the ending. Shoot. Well, we're gonna re-listen to the ending. I haven't really listened to it. I gotta run that solo back. When Les Paul introduced the Les Paul, the way he was soloing, that's how he solos. It's freaking crisp. The chord progression is also so strange that I could never have that backing soundtrack and solo on this. This is a phenomenal solo. It's a lot harder than you would think. Here we like he's playing like a jazz guitarist. Freaking clean. Jeez, man. Love that. Look, he's feeling it. Love that. Yeah! Yes! Yes! Dude, that's such a good solo, bro. Yeah, so this is what happens. Look at that. Absolute standing ovation. We got a legend here, a legendary song. So the thing with it, if that was, I already know how good he is because of the first video we saw. But if that were my first time watching or listening to Glen Campbell, I would have been like, oh, people tell me he's a great guitarist. Like, oh, it might be cute, like cute solo. And then you're like, wow, this dude's a master guitarist. I don't know why it's like unexpected, but it is. And it's awesome. Oh, when he starts feeling it, kicking his leg, freaking cute. That sounds derogatory. I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Then he crushes that last note. Kind of glad. Must have been annoying for you knowing what the ending was coming. And I paused it right there, but it hit. Run it back. We just got a master here, bro. We just got a master here. Yeah, that last verse, Galveston or oh Galveston, I am so afraid of dying. Before I dry the tears, she's crying. Before I watch your seabirds flying in the sun. Wow. Yeah, so it's just leaving that person you love for the war in this fear, you know, just daydreaming of home. That bridge, I still see her standing by the water, standing there looking out to sea. And is she waiting there for me on the beach where we used to run? But yeah, that last verse, let's read it again. Galveston, oh Galveston, I'm so afraid of dying before I dry the tears. She's crying, wow. Before I watch your seabirds flying in the sun. Look how short the song is. And that quickly, wow. Like what a heartbreak. And there's no resolution or ending. They're just sad. Great song. I loved it. To any of you who got frustrated with the wrong time to pause or anything like that, if anything's there, yeah, I feel ya. But hey, that was my first time listening to it, and I had a great time. Glen Campbell, bro. Phenomenal. Much love, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. Check out the description down below if you want to find other ways to help and support.